And I've told him, let him continue coming and dishing out money, because we know Farouk is just a small boy here in the village, my neighbor here. And where is he getting money? He has no industry. He has no business. He doesn't manufacture money. So I'm telling people, take that money. It is your money. It's your taxes. Get it. But for the vote, they cannot direct the people of Malava where to vote. They will vote for the person they want. Either Panyako, either Malulu's son, either those others who are contesting. But I can tell you for free, they will not vote. Nobody will come out to dictate to us on how to vote. And I can tell you for free, the vote for Malava is going to the opposition. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And the fact that you're saying he is dishing out money, are you by any chance saying that he's enticing people
to vote for their candidate? Of course, that's corruption. Why come in Malava all the time? How many constituencies do you have in Kakamega? Why only Malava? All the time you're in Malava dishing out money. And that's definitely trying to bribe people and trying to tell people that we are helping. How can you be rich in your own country? I was asking that question yesterday. How can an individual be richer than his own country? You are dishing money in a constituency where children have not gone to school. They have been sent back home because they have no school fees. Here is a person bringing millions every day. Why can't we have this money they are stealing from the Kenyans, from the taxes, brought into a kitty to make education completely free? I speak without fear of contradiction. Where is Farouk Kibet getting this money? We have no idea whether he has any company anywhere manufacturing money. This is our money. Let him bring, let us eat it. But when it comes for the vote, they must know that they are voting for their dignity. The people of Malava, the election that's coming to happen, this by-election, is going to define the future of the Luo nation in the Kenyan politics. So they must vote knowing that.
I heard that you're being seduced to join the party UDA to go back.
No, really, I can't go back there. I can't go back there.
Have they reached out?
They have not. They fear. They cannot. How will they get to me?
Why do you?
They have frustrated me. They have frustrated me. They have frustrated me. They have done very bad things to me. How can I go back there? And I have told you that I'm a man of my own principles. I would rather stand with dignity than go to parliament as a person who is someone's slave. I will not allow that. As I go to parliament, you want to pass a budget that's going to kill my people, and I'm saying yes.
Are you by any chance calling those leaders who allied to Kenya Kwanza slaves?
I have said they are slaves. They are subject of the president. They have no brain of their own. They are the disgrace to the people of Kenya. You cannot be a parliament and you are being directed by the executive. Kenya's never elected you to get orders from State House. They elected you to legislate, to represent, and to oversight. There is nowhere in those three functions of the parliament where it says you will get orders from the executive. If we have three arms of government fused together, the person who will suffer is a Kenyan. And that's why I'm saying I want to be one of the few voices still in parliament. Not all parliament is rotten. We have a few whose voices is small. And if we have the privilege to increase that voice that will stand for the Kenyan people, then the Kenyan people must do that. I am offering myself as a next voice to that voice that will stand with the people of Kenya.
Ashma, the way you're talking is like you're looking for an angelic party. Do you have such?
It is not about a political party. It's about personal principles and what you believe in. But you cannot clearly go to a party that has just killed our children the other day. You cannot go to a political party that is stealing, robbing our taxes daytime and dishing them outside. Hata kama una biashara, which business can you remove 10 million right now, give this charge, tomorrow 5 million this charge, the other day 20 million this? Which business is that? Where will you get that? All of us know the salary the president earns. All of us know the salary the members of parliament earn. I don't know what Farouk earns, but where does he get this money? So it's not about a political party. I can even go back to that UDA, but they will not give me what they will do. They will rip me out. So there are only two political parties that is going to participate in Malava: the Kenya Kwanza political party and the opposition political party. So you are either in the government or in opposition. I choose to be in the opposition. I choose to be with the people.
Which party?
We will be unveiling our party very soon. It will be colorful. It will be powerful.
Is it a Luya party?
My party leader will be a Luya. Definitely. because we have been used for a long time as a Luhya nation. Our numbers have never counted. Everybody comes here fishing center left, right. Then we keep blaming our leaders. You claim that Mudavadi has not delivered. You didn't give him. Even Mudavadi is member of parliament, is UDA. How do you want him to perform? You blame all our leaders. You blame them, and yet you don't vote for their political parties. Kenyan politics is tribal, and international politics is tribal. Trump wrote on power by telling people, let us chase away everybody. Let America remain for the white people. And that's how the Americans have voted him, on tribe, on race. Race is like tribe. So you cannot run away from tribal politics. You'll be cheating. Everybody, when you begin, you say, I have my people. Then you want to look for others. If you have nothing, you look for who?
Actually, we have rumors going around that you have already settled for a political party because you have given money, specifically Angola.
No, I can't manage me. Views of a leader I want to be my national party. I'm sorry to say this on national television. He lost me when he misbehaved some time back. I cannot call a national leader and you put him on speaker, and you don't tell me I put him on speaker. The law requires that when you are speaking to somebody and you want to put him on speaker, you tell him, I'm putting him on speaker. Wetangula called me and he was with other Luhya leaders and he put me on speaker without telling me. He lost me completely.
Wow.
And he does not have what I thought he had. I cannot be in his political party. That one is dead on arrival.
Wow. Talking about Luhyas and Wetangula and Mudavadi. So then, are you by any chance, will you be able to have a sitting with them when you're talking about Luhya unity that has been advocated by Natembeya and other leaders in the country?
You know, I don't believe in the Luhya unity. Okay. I believe in coming up with a leadership that is sensitive to the needs of our people. The people will follow us themselves when you offer that alternative leadership. Michael Omalo Kijana did not have to walk around telling people Luhya unity. We simply followed him and voted for Mike Kibaki. When the late Masinde Muliro was alive, we simply followed him in the opposition and voted for Kadu. So we don't need anybody moving around saying Luhya unit. What we need is to come together as leaders. For example, we have established there is a gap when elections come that Luhya political parties do not have enough parliamentarians and they don't have enough votes for them to be given an opportunity to sit at the national level and discuss issues that can bring development to our area. And Raila Odinga has been benefiting from Western for all these years. Now we are saying, no, let us put our people together so that when a time of men and women are sitting on the table to chart the way forward for this country, we are not sitting there to bring a national figure. A national, they say they took my brother, senior brother to UDA because of the national image. We don't want national image. We want to sit on that table because we have the people supporting us. We have our people behind us. There's no way you will sit on that table as an equal partner when you are coming just to bring a national image. And that is why you see some people, when people want to sign MOs, some are being told go and give a bus in Malawi. You know, when you are in the house and a visitor has arrived, you tell the children to go and play outside. Big people want to talk. We don't want that kind of relationship. We want a relationship of mutual respect for all leaders. And you can't, respect is earned. You can't demand for it. It comes by, I'm respected in this country not because I've asked for respect. I think I'm among the small leaders in Kenya where you can go to Mandera and you talk about Panyako. Somebody will tell, Ule Jama, they know me everywhere. Not because I've asked anyone to know me, but because of the positions and the directions I've taken throughout my public life that God has given me. And I'll continue doing that. So the issue of us being on the national table as bringing the image, national image must end. We must be there as equal partners, equal social, political, and economic partners. And this will come if we are able to articulate issues affecting our people on the ground and go with them. That's the only thing. Hakuna shortcut hiyo.
Mudavadi Wetangula in the government, do you think they're not addressing issues that are affecting Mulembe Nation?
You see, even if they may want to address, this is the area where I agree with them. Even if they may want to address, they don't have a platform. Do they have? If your own member of parliament is from another political party, what will Mudavadi speak before the president? He will only be left as a runner boy, running around and doing errands. That's why I gave you an example of a child in the house. The visitor has come and the father says, I want to have a meeting here. Fukuza watoto waende nje, give the children. Go and kimbisha hiyo kuku, ichinjwe, mkeni akule. Sasa tunaongea mambo ya watu wakupa hapo kwa boma.
So how will you describe Mudavadi?
No, I respect him a lot. But you see, politically, we have not made stride with him as a Luhya nation. You can't compare with people like Michael Wamalwa Kijana. You can't compare like Masinde Muliro. You cannot compare even the late Martin Shikuku. These are people who made history in this country and they made Luhya nation to be respected. But now today, I likely blame the Luhya themselves as a voter. Because if you don't vote for your own leaders, then you come ask them to deliver. What do you expect Mudavadi is going to deliver when you didn't give him when you have made his own member of parliament, a UDM member of parliament? His MCA is ODM. What do you expect him to do? That is where we go wrong. And these are the things we want to correct. Give your leaders the powers, the platform to represent you. And that is only through the vote. If you don't vote for the Luhya political parties, not political parties, we want to identify one political party and rally behind that political party so that we are respected. We when we send our party leaders there, tunajua tunapeleka watu wako na kura. Period. So I don't say David has not performed. I can't say Wetangula has not performed because they have not been enabled by our people.
What is the take on this coalition pact between Raila Odinga and Ruto?
There's no coalition there. That's partnership for convenience and self-enrichment. It has nothing to do with the welfare of the people. How can Raila Odinga go and ride on the deaths of our children, and when something happens wrong, he cheats that he wants to move out? He's eating until last minute. And the last minute he'll bolt out and say, oh, I gave you my people. You did not do any, listen to them, so I've taken them back. He's a con man. That's political conmanship. And this is what must be stopped. If you want to be in a coalition with a government, the law stipulates how to do it. You cannot be in opposition and you are in government. That is disrespectful to the people. He wrote to that government on the blood of our children. It's a blood government. It's shameful. Raila must apologize to Kenyan people, especially the young people. He had his people in government because of the blood that was poured by our children. Yes.
What is the take on Oparanya deputizing Ruto? Because actually that is something that a lot of leaders from this region have been pushing.
I have still told you that you cannot be at national platform when you have no numbers. Mm-hmm. I still don't see any Luhya at the moment having numbers to imagine being a deputy president in a serious election. Because for you to be a deputy president in a serious election, you must command the people from where you come from. You must have that block. Like Kashakwa had the Kikuyu block when he came. Like Kalonzo has a block. Ukambani, if he be a deputy president, who in Luhya land has a block of the Luhya nation? Nobody. And that is what we want to build from Malava. Malava is not about the election of someone going to parliament. It's about an election of making the Luhya nation to be dignified. Let us vote for ourselves. Let us send a message outside there that enough is enough. Over 60 years, we have been used, but we've not gotten anywhere. We have the largest numbers. In fact, the Chit Central Kikuyus are more than us. They are not more than us. These people, nursery schools have closed. If nursery schools have closed, where are these children coming from to beat us? We are giving birth to 10 children, 6, and then somebody who has no nursery school because there are no children is having more numbers than us. That is not true. We are not using our numbers. I hope my people listen, and I hope the Malava people, the Kapras people, and I'm proud of them, listen to the Luhya nation. The bell for the Luhya nation to wake up is now ringing. It is time, now or never.
For Malava people, what is your vision? What is this one thing that you want to do for these Malava people?
Oh, I have great things that I would wish to do, but I can't do it because the mind belongs to them. So they is to allow the people of Malava to decide how their national government constituency development fund will be used through public participation. So that when we do those projects, nobody raises a question on me that why did you do this? We do public participation. We draw a strategic plan for the 5 years or for the 2 years if I'm elected, and which I believe I'm going to be elected for 2 years. We agree this is what we are going to do. But to begin from, I will be advising them. that we must complete the project started by the late Honorable Moses Malulu Injendi, because that is public funds. I have seen some politicians, some constituencies where when they come in office, they abandon the project started by their predecessors. We cannot do that.